Quinnica. Ooh, sorry. Sorry about my hand. Hi. Sorry I'm a little late. Ugh, sorry. Ooh. I was talking to my friend on the phone. I'm eating a piece of pizza. I'm gonna keep eating my piece of pizza, and I'm gonna make the mood lighting, and then we're gonna do all the things. All right. Hi. Hi, guys. Hello, everyone. Hi. Sorry I'm late and eating pizza. I was talking to my friend Avery. He's over in Colorado and in the military in basic. And yeah, I don't really ever get to talk to him, so it was nice. And actually, he's supposed to go to Europe, so with everything going on, he's a little stressed. It is also scary. I live in Sweden, and it feels so close. Listen, guys, that's why we're going to bless your spirit. Thank you. We're going to send a bunch of light. We're going to send a bunch of love. We're going to send a bunch of prayers. Honestly, the astrology said this was coming. The diviners said this was coming. But, like, we have to just continue to focus on the light. And I'll tell you what I channeled in a little bit. I had to get invaded to find out they had to get invaded to find out they are such good, sweet people. No, I don't have any family over there. I just feel really upset. Like a lot of people. Do you have any family over there? Hi, Pragya. Thanks for coming. Yeah, things are gonna get better. I have a really strong feeling about it. Like, I think it's gonna get better. Sorry, I just needed to eat this pizza because I'm hungry. Okay. Let me get my singing bowl. Alright. So, I saw online, I put it in my story on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see that I put it on my story there. There's a really simple peace spell that I'm going to be doing. Just taking the colors of the Ukraine flag, white, blue, and yellow. And guys, I did not come up with this. I've seen a couple of posts like this, so just giving credit where credit's due. But blue, yellow, and white candles, and then just pray over them and pray for peace and like set our intentions and everything. So I'm going to do that after we do this live, excuse me. And yeah, so we're just gonna pray, we're gonna send a bunch of light, and I'll tell you what I channeled about what's going on over there. My dad is black, and I have a lot of Slavic Eastern European ancestry. Your friends and family are in Russia. Hello. One of my close friends has grandparents over there. He knew this was coming a year ago. Yeah, dude. But, okay. So, as soon as I ended up stumbling on a live stream on TikTok of the sounds, like, of, like, the alarms going off, like, you know, basically, like, it would sound like the war horn things. So it was, like, a live, and it was really stressful. It was, like, and it was a guy, like, live streaming, just being like, I'm in the Ukraine, like send prayers, blah, blah, blah. It was scary. And then I've seen videos of like the aerial attacks and stuff. It gives me a headache just thinking about it, like the fucking bombs and shit in the sky and whatever. But so yeah, so as soon as I saw that, I got really disturbed. So I decided to tap in to it spiritually and see with my higher self and some of my spirits and go over there. And so I went with myself and my spirits, and we went over there. And okay, this is gonna sound weird, but maybe like 3 days ago, I started noticing that there were more negative entities around. Like I started noticing that spiritual attack was going up, and I started noticing more like negative entities attached to myself and my clients. So like on a given day, there's going to be multiple negative entities that fuck with you or attach themselves to you. Typically in like normal people, it's probably like 7 to 10. And then for other more psychic people, it's a lot more. And then for the people, you know, who have certain things like addiction, those are just spirits that are constantly attached to them. But so I noticed an uptick in the negative entities that were attaching to people. I noticed like 3 or 4 more a day that would be attaching to people, like a lot. And so I tapped into it and I was like, Spirit, what's going on here? And basically they showed me, they showed me the Travis Scott concert. And they showed me the portal that we went to and the portal energy that we shifted. Because remember, if you were there for that, the portal was really dark and like there was a lot of negative, evil entities in it. And we had to shift the portal and do all this work on it. It was very powerful, really powerful. And I'm glad we did it. And if you remember, do you remember at the end of that, if you were there, that I said that like our spirits like went up in the air and I like declared, I was like, if you want war, like just know that we're never going to give up. We're never going to stop fighting. I was like, you want war? Remember at the end, I like banged the singing bowl and I was like, that was my way of like sounding the drums of war. Like if you want war, the light warriors were going to come for you. And so they kept showing me the portal from the Travis Scott concert, and they basically just told me that like another evil portal, another dark portal was opened. And that's where all these entities were coming from. And so, so I was like, okay, I was just kind of waiting like to see what it was. And honestly, I think it's this. So when I tapped into it with my higher self, I went over there with like Anpu, who's Anubis, and like some of my angels and stuff. And when we went over there, I saw it. I saw the portal. It's not too big. It's like about the same size. And I saw that darkness is like coming, but I also saw that they were not as successful as they wanted to be. So like this portal was not as evil or not as dark or not as fucked up or not as big, whatever. I think that the negative powers that be are losing power. I think they're really, really, really weak. And I think they're trying to pull out all the stops to bring more fear, because people aren't scared of the virus anymore. They're just not. They're sick of it. So I think they're pulling out all the stops to try and just create more divide, more fear, more karma, more pain, more bloodshed, more everything evil, because they realize that evil is losing. And so when I went over to that portal and I saw it with my spirits, like, and this is not me downplaying what's going on at all. Like, I understand it's very serious. It's very disturbing. I saw some of it with my own eyes. It was very disturbing. This is not me downplaying it. This is me saying that I don't think they have the power that they wish they had. I don't think that they were as successful in opening up this fucked up portal as they wanted to be. And I think this portal is very weak. And that's why I wanted to do this tonight. I wanted to send prayers and I wanted to send light and I wanted us to fucking suit up again. Just like we did that last time at the last fucking portal. I wanted us to suit up with all of our spirits and I wanted us to fucking head over there and fucking transmute it for light, because they're weak. They're just like with the Travis Scott thing, how that fucking blew up in their face. Like, it didn't go how they wanted it to go because they're weak. And we're stronger, and we're stronger in numbers, and our love is stronger, you know? Source is winning. Balance is being restored whether they like it or not. They're just doing their very best to spill as much blood and create as much chaos and wreak as much havoc and evil on the planet as they possibly can before we win. So that's why I wanted to do this tonight. And I want us to, I really want us to suit up. I want us to get together, go through the portal. I'll take you through the portal like we did last time. And we'll go over there. So what I did last time was I cloaked everyone. I told everybody how to cloak themselves. I had everybody get their spirits together and have like specific spirit guides. And then we went through this almost like wormhole thing. And then we went out into the port. I don't think we have to go through a wormhole though this time, because literally I think because they are saying it's a war, it's like when I went to go check on it, like with my spirits, like I brought Yeshua and Baal and like all my spirits, like we just walked up on it. Like when I went to the Travis Scott one, I had to go through a wormhole. But this one was, I think because it's so public, it's so global, like me and my spirits, we just floated up on it. So I think we can just do that. Boss battle, yes, is building. Let's do it. Fuck yeah. Same, lots of intrusive thoughts. Yup. Click the like button. Thank you. How are you doing, Jadebaum93? You always are so sweet. But we love in the 1%. Source is always winning, independent of appearance. Exactly. We just want the experiences to match Spirit's perfect reality. Exactly. Yes, I've been feeling the same energy of forces working against our growth, but feeling because they can't stop it. They can't. They cannot. 333 likes and 333 views. Amazing. Beautiful. All right, so what we're going to do then is I would just suggest having like water, because it can be really exhausting after we do this. I'm going to fill up my water because I know I'm going to chug. So I'll just explain. So what we'll do is I will start with a prayer. We'll start with setting our intention. Then I'll take you through like a guided meditation to get you suited up, basically. I don't think we need a lot of, like before, we needed a lot of preparation to go through the wormhole. I don't think we need as much this time, because I feel like we have the strength in numbers right now. Because like I was saying, like literally it's different than the Travis Scott thing, because more people are aware of it and it affects way more people. So it almost feels like we have the numbers and we don't have to, like, because like before at the other one, I had you pick like 3 spirit guides and do this and pick your light weapon, and I'll take you through all of that. I'll take you through all of it. But I just feel like this time, even though the stakes are higher, it feels like the stakes are higher, but we have more numbers, we have more light, we have more love than we did when we were going into that Travis Scott portal. Yeah, that's powerful. Not doing too good, Duchess, and I'm pleased to know you remember me. I'm sorry you're not doing well. Honestly, though, when you do stuff like this, where you're working with light energy and where you're giving to other people, like you're going to be sending your prayers and your love and stuff over to the Ukraine, that in and of itself is like going to raise your vibration no matter how you feel, because it always feels good to like do a nice thing for someone without expecting anything in return. Like that will always raise your vibration and give you good karma. I was talking to a mentor about the balance of chaos and harmony being the only way to truly stand in power. Exactly, and it's synonymous to the balance of masculine and feminine within ourselves. Like, it's crazy because just over the last like couple months, I've just realized that like twin flame union is so much less about the union of you guys in the physical realm and so much more about balancing and creating a healthy union between your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy within yourself, and growing to the point of finding wholeness within yourself. I just lit candles and you're here. Yes, yep. Hi, Flower. How you doing? I'm lighting a candle for the people in the Ukraine who must be feeling so scared right now. Yeah, of course. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to get my water like I suggested. Everyone should grab your water. Then I'm going to say the prayers. I'll take you through the guided meditation. We'll astrally head over there. with our spirits, and we're just gonna spread light and love, okay? Oh my God, it's gonna be so fun. Not like, I don't want that to come off wrong, but it's gonna feel so good to just be like defeating evil with love and prayer and connecting to source. And last time, the last portal that we did this, like, it was just mind-blowing. Yeah, I'm in pain over my so-called twin flame. Yeah, I think if I had $1 for every time I was in pain over my so-called twin flame, I would be a rich lady. Okay, get your water. Hey, corn cook. Ooh, you okay? What the fuck? You good? Did you guys just hear that thud? Cornica just fell off a chair. Okay. LMAO, I've recently decided to cut all ties with my so-called twin, so I definitely feel you, fam. It's all just an experience, no judgment. Exactly. I know, poor corn. Alright, let's fucking do this shit. I'm like lightheaded. The energy is really strong. There's a storm brewing in my area right now. It's the person who I thought was my twin. He's the one with family in Russia. I was trying to make him feel okay opening up, but it never panned out. Ooh. All right. Damn, that's an interesting synchronicity, though, with the family in Russia. But, oh, guys, also, I forgot to tell you, like, so the last time we did the portal, everyone was like, I saw my twin, like, my twin was there fighting with me. And I was like, I don't know if my twin was there. I fucked up because my twin was there, okay? I saw him there multiple times in different life forms. Like, he kept taking different forms from different lives. He was so astrally offended with me when I got off of that live, and he was like, oh, really? I wasn't there? But yeah. Thank you for mentioning the inner integration of masculine and feminine as opposed to externalizing it in sex and love addiction. I'm getting over it now. It's not easy, man. I'm trying to focus on my life and what I have to contribute. Yes. All right, guys. All right, so actually, I'm going to put on chapstick because if I have to talk and my lips are dry and crusty, these crusty lips I got. Okay. Ouch. I got my tattoo filled in today. Hi, Spacebug. Just popped in to say I hope everyone is okay everywhere and may the gods help the world excel into peace and love. Exactly. All right. Let's do this. You had a dream about us flying towards Mars because you said it had something to do with our twins. What? That's okay. That's super weird because just reading that, I just felt like a huge tingle go up my heart. We were probably doing, oh my God, that's really weird. We were probably doing like an astral mission. Oh my God. And there's 38 people in here, and 38 is my twin's life path, and there's 39 likes, and 39 is the year that my Nani was born, my like guardian angel. I know how crazy that sounds putting the synchronicities together, but bitch, like I feel like if I listed off every synchronicity I saw, everybody would be like, you're just a schizophrenic. But I'm not, because I'm winning, right? Like I'm winning from putting all these pieces together. Oh, I'm glad you could make it. We're all collectively healing in layers. That is so crazy about the Mars dream. That's really interesting. That resonated. That resonated reading that. All right, guys, we're going to start. We're going to set our intention. we're going to do the guided meditation, then we're going to head over, and I'll explain to you, like, once we get over to the portal. So, like, last time what everyone saw was, like, they saw, like, a bunch of, like, negative entities everywhere, a lot of black, but, like, don't, like, whatever way your third eye sees it, just let it be. And as long as it's not scaring you or, like, freaking you out, like, you just let, like, just because you're seeing it differently than me doesn't mean what you're seeing is wrong. It just means your perceptions of this reality will be better understood. Like, the messages will come through more clearly by the way you're seeing it and the way your spirits are showing it to you. So, like, last time, half of us saw, like, a really big black hole with, like, all these, like, negative entities in it, and the other half of us saw, like, a really big tree, and, like, a ton of people saw a huge tree. A ton of people saw Pan, like the god of mischief, Pan. So it was like we all didn't see the same thing at the same time, but collective groups of our third eyes all saw, like there's a group of us who sees this, a group of us who sees that, and a group of us who sees that. So it's like, I'll walk you through the guided meditation. We'll suit up, we'll get your spirit guides, we'll get your cloak on, we'll get your light weapons, we'll head over there as a group, and then once I say, okay, have at it, you go in the portal, and or you go and you start shifting things in the portal with light. So, like, let's say your light weapon is like shooting light out of your hands. So it's like whenever you see a dark entity, you got to it's like a video game. You got to shoot the dark entity with the light and transmute it to light, okay? And some of them are going to be harder than others. Some are going to fight back with dark weapons, or like, it's like a video game. Literally think of it like a video game. So once we're in the portal, we'll all be doing I'll be doing the singing bowl. We'll all be doing our own separate light weapons through the portal. And then I'll tell you guys, okay, everybody get back into the portal. And it's so funny because last time I was like, everybody get back to the portal, and we got back to the portal, and like one girl was still out there like fighting, and I could feel it. Like I was like, someone's not here. I was like, I was like, just knew everyone wasn't accounted for. And then literally I felt her soul like hop in, and I was like, okay, like, let's go. And I like shut the portal, and she was on the chat after, and she was like, yo, like, literally, like, I was fighting to like get back to you, and thank God you waited, because like she was like, you were right, like, I wasn't there, all of us weren't there. So it was just, and my ear is like ringing as I'm saying this. But okay, so we'll do prayer, guided meditation, take you to the portal, battle it out in the portal, and then when I say it's time to go, guys, then we get back and we head back, okay? And yeah, I actually think I am gonna take us through the wormhole just so that we can get ready in certain preparation. Okay, so take your drink of water. Let's get into it. Okay. No one's getting left behind. Amen. Okay. Okay. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ra, and God's source, I humbly come to you today on behalf of myself and all my clients and just everyone in the world, first of all, and I just say thank you. Thank you for everything that you bless us with. Thank you for everything that we have, all of those of us. We all have things to be grateful for. We all have things that we can consider blessings, and we just say thank you for those blessings in our life, no matter how big or how small. And we say thank you for the challenges as well, because we understand that we cannot grow and ascend without challenges. And I humbly come to you today, Source. I humbly come to you today with the most open and pure intentions for peace and for healing, because Source, we understand that everything, nothing is a coincidence, and that everything happens for a reason, but we really need you here with us now, Source. Whatever the reason may be, that this war, there's talks of war, and that there is this violence, and that innocent blood is being shed. We just need you now more than ever, Source, and I ask please for your help. I call upon all my benevolent guides and spirits, all who work with me and that I have worked with before, all the benevolent guides and spirits that work with all my clients and everyone that is here on this video, all my subscribers, everyone that ends up coming across this video. Call upon all of the spirits of benevolence because we need your help now. We see that there is a dark shroud of evil that is attempting to overtake the Ukraine and eventually overtake Europe, and we cannot allow this. As America's Pluto return has just come, and that we are in this now, we know more than ever that freedom is what this planet needs. More than anything in the world, this planet needs freedom, okay? It needs freedom and peace and togetherness and love. So Source and all benevolent spirits of all the people connecting with this video, we need your help to send light to where there is darkness and where there is evil. We need help restoring balance in humanity and restoring balance in the light, because the darkness and the evil has been overtaking us for so long. And Source, we pray that we be rid of these politicians who care not about the civilians that they were hired to protect, to serve. They don't care about us. They're showing us that now by shedding innocent blood. For what? For what reason, Source? We don't want it anymore. We need to destroy these corrupt systems, and the people themselves need to be the ones making decisions about their lives and about their well-being. No longer do we want to go to war under the command of an authoritarian political figure that does not care about us, that does not care about our individual energy, our families, anything. We cannot be doing this anymore, Source. So I humbly come to you and I just ask, please, that you be with us for taking back our power, taking back our freedom, restoring balance to the light, removing the negativity and evil that is attempting to shroud over Europe, and just be on our side. We're just inviting you all of you spirits of benevolence, to be on our side and help us take this shit back, because we're fucking sick of it. As a whole, humanity as a whole, we're just really fucking worn out and tired. And we'd like for some peace. We'd like for some unity, please. So just help us out, okay? Amun Ra, Ashe, Namaste. By the power of three, so mote it be. Always works, always a blessing. All right. So I want you to imagine yourself in kind of like a dark blue, dark blackish, starry night sky. You know, whatever you perceive space to look like. I want you to imagine yourself floating there in space now. Okay? And you can look however you want. Basically, like, choose your avatar. You can be human, not human, whatever feels the most comfortable. I want you to tap into your heart now, and I want you to truly just sink deeper into yourself and take a deep breath. Sink deeper into your heart space and into yourself. And I want you to really tap into an alternate version of yourself. So whether that's your higher self, whether that's a 9th dimensional Pleiadian version of you, whether that's a dragon version of you, whether that's a mermaid version of you, a fairy, an angel, literally whatever, or a past human self. If there's a past human self that's a warrior, I want you to tap into the part of yourself that feels most ready to go to battle, that feels most ready to shed a bunch of light on a really dark energy. So just take a minute with yourself and do that now. Take some time to see what you look like. Do you have wings? Are you female? Are you male? Are you androgynous? Do you have long hair? What are you wearing? Really take in what you look like. Really get immersed in that energy and ask yourself what your name is. All right. Now, once you have found yourself, I want you to see yourself almost from an aerial view in this avatar's body. And I want you to just test it out a little bit. You know, move around a little bit, walk around a little bit, get this nice aerial view of this avatar that you've just acquainted yourself with. Now, once you've done that a little bit, I want you to imagine a door. It slowly, the outline appears, and there is a handle. And I want you to open that door now, and what you see is a closet. And that closet has many, many, many cloaks in there. So these cloaks are your invisibility and protection cloaks. These cloaks make us so that our enemy cannot see us coming. So that no strongholds of the enemy can take us over. Because if they can't see us coming, then they can't stop us, right? That's why we're in this little holding area right now before we go over. Okay? So in that closet, there are many cloaks, invisibility and protection cloaks. They can look like anything. It can be made of sand. It can be made of flowers. It can be a flowing waterfall of a cloak. It can be an actual invisibility cloak that you put it on and you're literally invisible. It can be a starry night sky. It can be fucking tinsel. Whatever you want it to be. You have all these different options. And I want you to go through that closet and I want you to pick the one that feels the best to you. And in this closet on the door, there's a mirror. So you can go ahead and go through your different cloaks and I'll give you a few minutes to try some on. And once you've picked your cloak, you can go ahead and shut the closet door. And next to the closet, you'll see a trunk. And I want you to open that trunk, and that trunk has every fucking light weapon imaginable to man that would be relevant to you. And your light weapon could be a literal gun that shoots light. Or your light weapon could be a blanket that you wrap someone in the blankie and you give them cuddles and it turns them to light. Your light weapon could be a fan. I have fans that I use sometimes. Your light weapon could be fucking nunchucks or fucking machete, okay? Whatever you want. And you can grab a couple. I want you to pick 4 different light weapons from this trunk, okay? You can pick more than 4 as well. All right, and now I want you to get those light weapons attached to your avatar. So now you have on your invisibility cloak, you have your light weapons, and you have your avatar, okay? Now, just like in fucking Dragon Ball Z, you know, like you can have a different character come in and fuck someone else up. That video game. I want you to pick 3 or 4. Let's go with 4. North, south, east, west. Okay? Put them one at your north, one at your south, one at your east, one at your west. I want you to pick 4 spirit guides. So I want you to stand and I want you to just be open to receive in this like blue space that you're in. And I want a bunch of spirit guides to just come down from heaven to you. And I want you to pick them. And if there's more than 4, invite them all, but pick your 4 main ones. If there's exactly 4, pick where they go, north, south, east, west. And just invite only benevolent spirits, spirits of good, okay? And like I said, pick your 4 main ones, but if you have a whole army behind you, invite that army, okay? All right. Now, okay guys, now you have your invisibility cloak. And I want you to set the intention now in your mind. I want you to see that cloak on your body and say, in your mind, nothing that is not for my highest and greatest good can see me, for I am cloaked with the love of Source. And I am protected by the love of Source. And I want you to imagine that cloak glowing or sparkling or just doing something that would insinuate that it's been activated, okay? So now your invisibility cloak is active, you have your light weapons, and you have your 4 main spirit guides on top of other spirit guides. If you'd like, you can also invite an animal to come with you now. All right. Okay. So now, guys, I'm going to take you through the portal. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Can see everybody. Wow, cool. Okay, so now I'm going to take you, I'm going to take you through this wormhole. We're going to go through the wormhole, and then we have a little flying to do. So you can fly however you want. If you want to fucking fly on a Pegasus, a dragon, you want to spread some wings and fly, whatever. So we're going to go through the portal, we're going to go through the wormhole, then we're going to fly a little bit through the clouds, and then we'll come up on the portal, and I'll tell you when, okay? And then I'll say, all right, I'm releasing you all to go now. All right, so I want you to imagine, guys, I want you to imagine me in front of you. However you perceive me is fine. Imagine me in front of you. Look to your left and look to your right, and I want you to imagine the army of spirits that we have with us now, of each of the people on this live, as well as all of their spirits that are with them, because damn do we have the numbers. It's looking really fucking good. There are a lot of us. So I want you to imagine me, and now I want you to imagine me drawing a circle. And as I draw this circle, it opens up into a tunnel. Okay? This tunnel can look however you want it to look. But we're going in. Follow me. Don't be scared. And as we walk through this tunnel, we are astrally shifting our energy, our spirits. We're moving through this wormhole in order to get over to the astral energy of the Ukraine. It's a long tunnel. We got a long way to go. We were all the way in space. All right, we're coming up on the end. Okay, the end is approaching quickly, guys. Hop on your everything you need to fly. Get out your wings, whatever. I literally just saw someone with an umbrella. Please, if you're the one with the umbrella, tell me after. All right, now we're going to head through the clouds. Honestly, guys, I don't know what you see, but for me, this is like what I saw when I tapped in before. I'm seeing clear skies. Wow, we're powerful. We got a whole ass army, damn. And we got big spirits with us too. Like, y'all, you know it's an honor when the like the giant versions of the spirits are coming. Like, I can see big Jesus is here, fucking big Yemaja. Oh my God, this is cool. Bunch of big spirits with us. Big Anubis. A bunch of them. All right, we're coming through the clouds. All right, I see it. I see the portal, guys. It actually looks like it's gotten a little bigger since the last time I saw it. So I want you to hold back a little bit, okay? And we're going to say one more prayer. Everything is already as it should be. Everything is already perfect. The light has already won. Nothing can ever beat the light. Balance will always be restored. Source and nature will always win, no matter how many times the evil or the dark tries to overthrow or overtake the truth and the love of Source will always win. All right? Okay, guys, time to go. Time to head out. start to finish up. Start to finish up what you're doing. Really finish up what you're doing. Start to move back towards the wormhole, back towards the portal. You're up in the air. All right. And we're all gathered up in the air, guys. Everybody getting up in the air again, back above the portal, but it should look very different this time. Getting everybody together. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Everybody, come on. All right, I think we're good. All right, we're going to start flying, heading back. Start heading back towards the wormhole. All right, coming up in the wormhole, guys. And everybody coming through. I'm going to wait at the outside until everyone gets through. I'm so proud of you guys. Thanks for coming. Oh man, everybody's still getting through, and just keep going. Just keep walking, keep going down. Keep it moving down through the wormhole. All right. Now, I want you to keep walking through the wormhole. And I want you to come about on the other side, back in that room that we started in, back in space, back in the room we started in. And I'm just going to close. I want you to, everybody imagine filing into that room. Everyone's next to each other again. The whole room is full of people. And I want you to imagine me being the last person to come out of the wormhole. And I want you to imagine me zipping it shut and closing it as if it never happened. And now you may leave your cloak on, or you may remove your hood. Get comfortable, and I'm just going to say a prayer. Spirit, I just pray that any portals that were open in anybody's homes that were consistent with this battle, I just ask please that they now be closed. Any portals that were open during this working anywhere, I ask that they now be closed. And I ask please that what we did to the portal, I already know you sealed it, and I already know it's been shifted, but I ask please that that continue to work, just as a clarifier. And I pray this in Source's name, and we just say thank you for everything. Amun Ra Ashe Namaste. By the power of three, Smote it, be always works, always a blessing. Woo-wee. Damn, that was crazy. So I'll tell you what I saw. So I was a version of myself I've never seen. I had two different colored eyes. I had like one brown eye and one blue eye. And I was a warrior. I had really long, like almost reddish brown hair. It was similar to the hair I have in this life, but longer. And I had on like this like gray warrior suit kind of thing. And I had a snow invisibility cloak. And I had a hawk with me. And I had like swords and like bombs and grenades, like light grenades and shit. And so when I first got there, I want to see what you guys are saying. You have one blue and one brown eye? Yo, what the fuck? That's so weird. Whoa. That's so weird, dude. That's how I picture myself. And Archangel Michael was there. So basically when I got there, the portal that I thought, like, it was way bigger than I thought it was. So, like, I just saw the front of it. It was almost like a horseshoe-shaped, like, scoop. But then there was, like, a circle and almost like a centipede of other portals behind it. And so Archangel Michael started with the big, like the first one, and then all these other spirits were coming to do the other ones, and all of you guys were like at the different portals, and I was walking through with Anubis, like I got really big, and he was really big, and I was just like walking in an aerial view over all of the portals, and I was like, well, where does it start? And then I found this one really big nasty one, and like the thing inside of it kept taking different forms. Like it was like, first it was like a ram, and then it was like a tree, a really creepy tree, and then it was like all these different things, and I was like, show yourself. And it like turned to this like shadow thing, and then we started like battling the shadow thing, and then like inside of the shadow thing there was like this red like demony gremlin-y thing, and basically they said that was like Putin's energy. So I like took my light weapons, and I fucking like, I had 2 swords, and I just like stabbed him with like my like stabbed this demony thing, and then it like transmuted to light, and then the whole like shadow kind of got all like light and like glitchy, and then Jesus and Baal, so like Yeshua and Baal held hands, and I got in the center, and then we like popped the big evil portal that goes down. Like whenever I see a black portal, it goes down and it sucks out in, but when I see a light portal, it puts out. So we like popped it, and we like shifted it out, and that's when everything changed. And I saw like sacred geometry come over the portals, and then the black portal, all the black portals collapsed into light portals. And then and also y'all, I like did the same thing as last time. I flew up in the sky, and all of you flew up with me, and when I was like banging the bell, I was like, I was saying the same shit. I was like, you'll never win, like look how much bigger my army is at this one than the last one. And we just basically like we basically held our victory above it. And then I imagined all the sacred geometry and my spiders like sealing it shut. And then it like turned into this tree, and it turned into this beautiful woman, and she was like a curvy, beautiful tree. And I was like standing face to face with her, because I was like really tall too. She was huge, and I was like, can I trust you to keep this portal light? And she was like, yes, you can. And I looked in her eyes, and I was like, who do you work for? And she was like, Jesus Christ. I'm of Christ consciousness. I'm part of the new earth. I'm part of the 5D. And I was like, okay. And so like she promised me she was gonna like that she was gonna be in charge of that portal. Whew. Let's see what you guys are saying. I know how crazy all of this sounds, but you guys were here, so hopefully you enjoyed it. I had so many animal spirit guides. That's amazing. All right, let me start at the beginning. I saw a maroon dragon that was angry. It was unlike other dragon spirits I've experienced in the past. Like it was spilling blood everywhere, and just reminded him to come towards the light. Then with a crack of its tail, its scales became pearlescent and soared through the sky in circles. Amazing. You're welcome. You saw my eyes? That's crazy. You had violet eyes? Yeah, it was like a full-on cave. Damn. I held my childhood self and saw something like Pegasus. Damn, that's deep. I decided to be that one fella from the Jesus of Siberia, Green Day with Wings. Nice. I felt a lot of green energy. Yeah, like that's like the tree I was talking about. I was a brunette with brown eyes and curly hair. I was battling next to a redhead with vibrant green eyes and curly hair. Amazing. No, I mean, yeah, you kind of missed the whole thing, but you're not too late. Like you could go back and watch it if you want. I had so many animal spirit guides. I think you're so considerate by doing this. Thank you. And black tourmaline crystal guide. Nice. That's a great crystal guide. Was it a djinn by any chance? I had a gun of Martian iron. Damn. You had a Pegasus with you? Nice. I flew in on a Pegasus. I was like, I had like 2 swords on my back, like crossing on my back, and I had all my grenades and shit on my belt. I had my hawk on my arm, and I was like on the Pegasus, like, whoa! You were Angelina Jolie from Tomb Raider? That's amazing. Why not? If you can have any fucking avatar you want, fucking be Angelina Jolie. You had a dragon? Nice. Let me see. You saw some little ponies? I'm trying to read all of them. Archangel Michael gifted me with a ball of light. Yes, good. I saw people in the cloakroom and people in the tanks playing music in costumes. I gave care packages to people underground. I kept putting out heaps of rays of healing. I saw the umbrella woman. Yes, thank you for saying that, because I saw her too, just like flying in on a fucking umbrella. Like Mary Poppins. You literally pulled me up with your energy. I was falling behind. I'm not surprised. I did that in the last battle too. Like someone fell into so in the last battle, there was like this pit of like lost souls and someone fell inside, and I guess I like flew by on this like flying dragon and like dragged them out of the pit of souls and then transmuted the souls. And we both saw that. I saw some My Little Ponies, so cute. Then I managed to manifest material in front of me and used to summon explosive light artillery. Amazing. I was an Arden man, handsome as a ruby and tough as a sapphire, with flowing hair as an icy silver river on a large brown dragonfly, and I carried a lamp and a balm for wounds of the Ukraine. Amazing. That sounds beautiful. Sorry, I'm like shaking it as I'm reading this. I'm just still not great at this. As we were going, I just wanted to cause a large explosion. Same, that's why I brought bombs and grenades, so I could like throw it in the portal, and it was actually really helping the portal. I was getting ready to fight, but then was in charge of gathering and protecting children in the portal. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because I didn't do that. So like, someone's got to do it, right? I was fighting this goat-like creature. That's kind of like what I saw in the big portal. It was like a ram almost, but then it kept shifting different forms. I was on an island and eventually climbed a mountain and pulsed light through this crystal at the top that projected into the grid above me. Oh my god, that's amazing. The Travis portal was so scary, but we had it in the bag. But this portal actually had moments where we really got hurt and we all had some cuts. Thank God we made it out safe though. Okay, so yeah, so the Travis portal felt like how I said, like it was like it's less expansive. Like it didn't affect as many people, if that makes sense. And it feels like this is a bigger evil. A more expansive evil, but it feels weaker than the Travis portal. Because like the Travis portal was insane. It was popping. It was like what hell looks like in Adventure Time. Like there was just creepy things everywhere, but like the energy was crazy. We knew we had it in the bag the whole time, so I understand completely what you're saying. Dutch, you were a blue light being with white eyes. Ooh, that sounds so cool. Your spirit animal was a polar bear. Beautiful. I saw a lot of red and orange and maroon colors, and the portal I was working on was like bubbling and oozing. Ooh, a hippo spirit. Hippo's my favorite animal. It's beautiful. I'm late, but protection to the Ukraine. Thank you. Ha, Duchess Kill Bill style. Literally. Yeah. No disrespect, Duchess, but what are you smoking? Because I want some. I didn't smoke nothing. I'm just really crazy and very psychic. And when you're very psychic, you're also very crazy. I mean, compared to the standards of life. Yes, exactly. I got hurt this time with stingers from bad bees, but luckily my twin is a doctor. Oh, that's nice. I also saw a beautiful tree and felt the green heart chakra, pure consciousness energy. Amazing. Honey badger, I brought for their bravery. Amazing. I would love to know if we actually made a difference. You know what? Either way, whether we see a change or not, we still sent our love over there, and that does make a difference when we send our love and our prayers. Mine is so long, it won't let me send. Ugh, I'm sorry, Layla. Nazis. Oh, I don't know. It was so cool. I had a ball of light too. I went into this creature of darkness and climbed its bones and shot light into its brain. That is so sick. That's amazing. I'm gonna go back and watch it, but I did see the portal close and people with cloaks walking back out when I joined the live. Amazing. It's gonna be a couple parts. Okay. A bunch of flowers, lots of people laughing. Good. When you zipped the portal and said that although it closed, it will continue to heal, something was sprayed in the air of the portal. Whoa. Ooh, I just felt that in my gut. Whoa, that's cool. I didn't even see that. LOL, there are lots of pure... LOL, we will. There's a lot of pure unconditional love in the atmosphere, enough to dispel the fear. Yes. I was a rainbow sparkling energy, the power of the 4 elements with the protection of the 4 directional angels. When I got there, it was beautiful except for the dark energies. You saw it spray too? Yo, this is crazy. I can feel the healing. Me too. I kept changing my avatar. Why not? That's awesome. You can do whatever you want. One by one, earth would crack and crumble, and to get the build-up negative energy down, then water to move all free dark energy into the crevices created from the earthquakes. Wow. That's crazy. So many people saw the spray. I felt myself getting sucked into the portal because I got a little too ambitious, getting too close, and I asked for help, and a being brought me back to safety. See, Hannah, that is why we bring our spirit guides. Because we can get a little too cocky out there. I know I can. I saw someone spraying something. That's so weird. Fire had a hold for a second, just as my twin came flying from the other direction, as with a giant tsunami. Then the fire started deep inside each of our souls, consuming all of the dark and horror and transmuting it all to light. The lands burnt as only the darkness could be affected. I went towards the portal to remove it from the ground, taking time to burn it all up to the stars. The air came through and swept everything up and allowed the new to grow. And we left. It started raining, and I saw a rainbow. That is so beautiful. And also, you also saw like the trees and foliage and things like growing. Well. We put in the effort. That's funny. That's a funny pun. That's punny. Yeah, hippos are my favorite too. What was I gonna say? Oh, my twin was there too. So I kept taking form as like Isis, as Osset, because like me and my twin have this weird connection to like Osiris and Osset. I don't know if we have like lineage or something. But so I was there and I was trying to take care of the dark portal all by myself and with Anubis, and he was like, you have to call your twin. And I was like, ugh, okay. Because like, I don't know, I just didn't really feel like, it sounds selfish, but I didn't feel like tapping into his energy. But it was like literally as soon as I called him, he came, and he was like, all I need is permission. And then like literally just like, because he was big too, just like me, he literally just like crushed it in his hand. And when he crushed it in his hand, that's when I could see the creepy little demon thing that was like controlling it inside. It is a collective effort. I was there for the Travis portal, and I felt safe with you and everyone else. I was glad it was working. Yes, that portal was crazy, right? Psychic is your sidekick. One of my weapons was a teddy bear stickers that I made people... One of my weapons was teddy bear stickers that made people poof. LOL. That is so funny. Plus, there was a couple other people taking on the portal at the same time. I feel you guys. I love you all. Yes. There's lots of love and charged intention in this atmosphere. Yes, there is. I kept imagining a fire circle around Ukraine and was trying to put a protection ring around Ukraine. Good. I feel the love in too. Good. Definitely felt a difference at the end. Me too. Like when we came back through the portal, actually, I know I did see people looked a little disheveled. You saw the rainbow too. At first it was an illusion, but the end it was a real rainbow. Beautiful. My cloak was red and other purple shifting colors. The fabric moved and warped. That's cool. I'm currently in search of my twin. Don't rush yourself. It's a painful experience. I was holding my Horus necklace. Amazing. Dang, I wish I could have joined this live, but last night I did a healing session for the collective and saw negative Earth timelines and turning to dust and dropping off the Earth's magnetic pull. Amazing! Only leaving the ultimate positive timeline for Earth. Beautiful! Yes, and you know what? I'm going to leave this live up. You can always go back and do it. Time is an illusion. Yeah, you're right. I need some water. I know. Was a warrior on Mars in a past life. Part of that life was in me. Yes. Off note, but has anyone else's pets been going wild? Yeah, Cornica gets crazy. She's actually probably sleeping right now, but yeah, she's up there. She was back there with us. But Cornica will go crazy. Like last night when I did the spell for the portal, the last night or the night before, she was losing it. My cloak was a yellow bonnet with a cape. That's so cute. Why is yours so cute? Baby Pico, yours is so cute. My twin called me in real life just before we started. I told him that we were doing what we were doing and said I'd call him after. I said I love you, I always do. And he actually said I love you too back. Amazing. Good. She needs some milk. Yay, she a baby. She's so cute. I do experience technical issues with the live stream during these portals. It's usually a sign that we're doing something. Yes, I know. I heard the volume kind of cracking a little bit. But since you guys feel like you got a little bit wounded, let's do some tapping and like cleansing. So I want you can close your eyes and you can imagine your avatars, and I just want you to start like tapping all on your chest and really just relaxing your shoulders, rolling out your neck a little bit, rolling out that neck. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Mr. What's his name? Mr. Mises? What's his name? I think that's what it is. Ooh-wee. All right, now I want you to imagine just wiping away all of the cuts, any bruises or cuts or any disheveled energy that you have on you. Just wipe it off now and really see yourself healing. And something I like to do, because I really like spiders, is my spiders, they help me heal. And so whenever I do something like this, they weave a web around me and then they seal it with sacred geometry. So if you have an animal or a spirit or something like water, if you want to imagine water doing that, whatever, you can have your own thing too, and just imagine it cleansing you and washing over you. Woo! Okay, weird, because my window has been going crazy. I don't have any animals, but there are so many weird cracking and dropping noises and popping noises that usually don't happen. Weird. I want to get sacred geometry tattooed on me. Would you recommend, and how has it helped you? Sacred geometry just activates. I don't really understand it. I just know that it makes me feel better and that it activates my DNA. I understand that it spans across all time and space in this universe. Like, it's in all different, it literally is just the symbol of life. Like, because, like, you can see the same sacred geometry in a pine cone that you can see in a seashell, that you can see in an orange, that you can see in a tree stump. Like, I think it's essentially like matrix coding. I think it's like computer coding to this universe, to the physical universe, you know? And I think it just activates my DNA and helps me vibrate really, really high. Like, really high. And when your third eye gets open enough, you can actually see it happening in real time. Like, when I lay out under the blue sky now, I have a painting that I did, like, my best representation of it, but when I lay out under, like, a clear blue sky, I can actually see the particles moving in sacred geometry. Like, they kind of, like, dance, and they go in, like this, or they go in, like, triangles, or they make, like, the tree of life and different things like that. And I can literally see the particles now because my third eye is so open. Oh, I was rolling out my neck earlier. It was stiff. Same. I was just laying, getting tattooed all day, like fucking broken neck. This way all fucking day. Not all day. That's so dramatic. It was like fucking like, that's so dramatic. It was like, what, like 3 hours maybe? 3.5 hours? I don't know, but it felt like all day. You just embarrassed yourself in front of your boyfriend. Sorry. Nice. Either Flower of Life or the Metatron symbol. I watched a video by a very old Chinese healer explaining to be very careful not to roll your neck too hard, rather massage the base of your skull and neck. I know, I'm always overdoing it with all my hair whips and rolling my neck. I know it's not the best. Look at the pretty lights in the sky. I will have to look after. My spirit animal is my cat Leo. He found me years ago when he was sent from the divine. Usually he's with me a lot in my dreams. That's amazing. Y'all, you'll appreciate this. I had a really fucked up dream that for some reason Cornica was with me and I was in a porta potty or no, she was in the porta potty. Like I wasn't in the porta potty. She was just like in a porta potty for some reason. And I was like, get out of there. And I was like, you're gonna fall. And then she like fell and I was like, ah, and I like caught her by the tail. And I was like, I'm really sorry. It was really disturbing. I had to like pull her out by her tail and I was like, this is better than you drowning in blue chemicals. And she like came out and she was like, ah, like all like kind of like had some of the blue stuff on her. And I was like, Corn. That's a dream, guys. That didn't happen. That was a dream. Yeah, I gotta love Archangel Metatron. It's Metatron, but I know he does sound like a fucking transformer. Made my lock screen wallpaper trippy geometry. Nice! But guys, I'm tired and hungry, so I'm finna go. I hope you liked that. I hope that taught you something. I hope that made you feel good. Just make sure, because we did a lot of work tonight. We should be good. Like that portal, we don't have to go back because like I said, they got it with Christ consciousness, but that was really hard work, so make sure you get good fluid and food and take care of yourself. Another random note is last night my Pleiadian guide opened my mind up to the idea that other beings and planets having different astrology influences. Yes, that's super interesting. Archangel Metatron has some intense energy, lol. He'll give you the harsh truth, but he's wonderful. What am I making for food? I'm going to eat a big salad that I got yesterday. It's buffalo chicken. Thanks, you're awesome. Blessings to you too. Thanks for coming. Thank you for joining me, guys. Yes. It's gonna slay the Putin. Yeah, honestly, fuck that guy. Oh god, I'm like scared. Don't let them come for me. They're gonna be like, Duchess. Just kidding. They don't know who I am. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming. I love you very, very, very much. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you soon. I know I gotta make another pick a card, so I'm finna do that. Actually, I think the next thing on the list is a Shein haul. So if you're interested in my clothes or you want to see me in bikinis, check it out. All right. I love you guys. Have a good night. Take care of yourself.